Reds hosting the Brewers, and the Brewers are minus 115 on the money line. The Reds are minus 105. The over-under is at 10.5 runs. The Brewers laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 130, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And the Reds getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 160, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. Head-to-head, the road team is 7-3. The Brewers are 6-4 against the Reds in their last 10. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line, while the underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is also 6-4. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The last 2 games that they played against each other were a couple of them. The under has hit in their last 2 games. The under is 6-4. The under 10.5 runs is 7-3. And as of right now at 3:30 in the morning, the wind is blowing from left field to right field, pretty much straight across the outfield. But it is looking like it's pushing up against the right field wall, and it's about at 9.2 miles per hour. So keep an eye on the wind to see what it does. Ray did not pitch against the Reds either last year or this year. They are 5-3 as a team with him on the mound. They've won his last 3 starts as a team. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 3.9 strikeouts per game in those games. Ashcraft pitched 3 times, against the Brewers. I almost said 2. 5 innings, 6 runs, 6 earned. They lost 7-3 in Cincinnati. 5 2/3, 1 run, 1 earned. They won 4-2 in 10 innings. That was in Milwaukee. 4 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost 10-2, and that was in Cincinnati. They are 5-5 as a team with him on the mound. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 4.1 strikeouts per game in those games. In their last handful of games against each other, this was the first meeting that they played against each other this year. And the Brewers won the first game 5-4. The Reds won the game before that 2-1. The Brewers won the game before that 10-2. And the game before that, the Brewers won the game 5-3. And all those games that the Brewers were winning, they were the road team. The Brewers are 2-2 in their last 4, and they are 5-5 in their last 10. 9 runs, 6 runs, 4 runs, 9 runs. That's how many runs were scored combined in their last 4 games. 2 runs and a loss, 4 runs and a win, 1 run and a loss, 5 runs in a win. For the Reds, they've dropped their last 2 games. They are 2-2 in their last 4 and 6-4 in their last 10. 17 runs, 9 runs, 10 runs, 9 runs. 9 runs in a win, 5 runs in a win, 2 runs in a loss, 4 runs in a loss. I'm going to take the Brewers with the money line. I'm going to take the Brewers laying the runs, and I'm going to go under in this game. I know both of these guys' ERAs are a little bit on the higher side, but generally when these teams have been playing each other, they've scored less than 10.5 runs, and I could be completely wrong. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.